we're at the family property here, and this is where I was reared up at. When I was growing up, we grew snap beans, corn, and cotton. And I think the last year that my dad grew cotton was in 1968. This field here would be in cotton usually, and we had two other places where we would grow corn for the cattle, and then we grew snap beans for fresh market. I say snap beans, it's really green beans, but we had 3 or 4 acres of those, and we would get, he would go through the neighborhood and get other people to help pick them, so that was it. But it was a lot of work back in the day, and still a lot of work. So,
Mr. Warner, tell me something about your career in agriculture.
well, it started back in July of 1972. I was hired on at the Ag Center, LSU Ag Center in Baton Rouge, and I enjoyed my work. I had worked with the research, started out first working with soybeans, wheat, oats, and after that I went strictly to soybeans, I guess 2 years later. And then about a couple more years I started working with corn and soybean variety testing, just corn and soybean variety testing. And when I finished my career with them in 2005, that's what I was doing. I was working with the state variety trials with corn, soybeans, and also I worked with students that was working on their PhD or master's degree. And if they were doing work with corn or soybeans, then I would help them and assist them with their research projects. Because I'm pleased with the yellow tomato, which is lemon boy, and I like it. And I still grow some of the old ones like Creole and Better Boy and so forth. But my main variety that I like is Celebrity, and I grow that every year. For the past, I guess, 6 years I grow that. It's I like the tea, and also they make a wine out of it, so I like that. And I grow it each year.
Oh, each year. When do you plant the hibiscus?
I usually transplant it in April. I usually grow 5 varieties of watermelons, and that's some that I just happened to look in the seed catalog and start growing. One of them, a friend of mine over in Washington Parish, started me growing them Starbright, and then I grow Big Stripe, Jamboree, and now I'm growing Jubilee Improved, which back in the day they had Jubilee and then a Jubilee 2 and so forth, but I look for disease resistance and the size of the watermelon. Yep, most of it, I guess about 60 to 70%, I do most of it myself. Most of the preparation of the land, I do that myself, but when I get ready to harvest sometime, I get help. Mainly with the watermelons, you need help with that.
Do you enjoy this?
Oh yeah, you have to enjoy it, because if you do it, you're not gonna make a lot of money. You got to enjoy it, and it's good exercise, and it provides food for the table mainly, and for the kids and grandkids. And then too, when you sell a product, I participate in the farmers market sometimes. Most of what I harvest is sold from here. Else, I have customers elsewhere. Sometimes I'll have 3 or 4 bushels of okra. I'll send it to Baton Rouge or whatever, but it's mainly sold directly to customers. I'll go to the farmers market sometime, but that's just to support them. I've already planted corn, and I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna transplant some squash and peppers today, and maybe Friday or Saturday I'm gonna transplant some cucumbers and tomatoes, and I'll plant green beans, red beans, and horticulture beans probably in another 2 to 3 weeks. I like for mine, if I'm selling, I want it sold the day I harvest it. I get it gone. You have birds and crows, so you have to try to be prepared for the predators.
Because they will take part of theirs.
Oh yeah. And I usually have to put a little electric wire around the watermelons and the corn to keep the coons from coming in, and we try to trap some of them too. So, but you're gonna have ups and downs. Farming is a gamble, and seed prices that went up probably about 20 to 25% also.
I was reading where you received a grant from the Winston County Self-Help Cooperative.
Yes, that was 3 years. They provided funds for me to get some supplies, and then also they wanted me to hire an intern for three to 4 months out of the year, and they would pay them for 20 hours a week to help.
That was a help.
Yes, a big help. A lot of people rotate every 3 years, but I just rotate every year, because if you're gonna rotate every 3 years, you'll have to have quite a bit of space in order to plant other stuff. Usually, every row in this field has something growing on it.
Give me 2 things that you're really very proud that you accomplished in your career.
Well, I got a chance to work with students from various countries, and I had several student workers working for me, and I received calls from some of them now, and I just enjoy working with them. You learn a lot about the different countries that you work with, and then I was also
Do you ever think that you would retire? Is there such thing?
no, because when I left there in 2005, I said I was through. I was going to sit at the house and do nothing. Well,
It's impossible.
that didn't last long, because I made that statement when I was on the Tangipahoa St. Helena Soil and Water Conservation Board, and about 2 months later, I got a job offer, so I accepted the job, and I worked there for 4 years, and I was still raising cattle, and I started doing a garden, so it started out as a garden, and then it gets bigger. I work harder now than I did when I had 2 jobs back when I was working for the university. The freeze, they're dark, turning black, those got burned by the frost, but some more come on.
So what do you do when it burns like that?
Well,
This is indeed a lot of work.
definitely. Yes,